Love you, babe.
Oh, I love you. Season 3, guys, and we are back.
What's the deal, guys? Welcome back to Open and Loose for Discussion.
And let the discussions begin, where we talk about anything and all things, where any topic is forever and always open and loose for discussion. It's been a summer.
Oh, sorry.
It's been a summer. So we have so much to catch up on with you guys. I don't even know where to begin. I don't know where to start. You know, normally I have some type of topic to talk about, but honestly, I feel like we just need to go ahead, jump back in head first. Don't mind the busy desk back there. It will be set up next time. I promise.
Yeah.
I promise. I promise. But so much has happened and so much has unraveled. And honestly, I feel like this is a perfect time for us to go back live because we're back.
Yeah, and I agree. Now, I want to point something out before we start. So, if you look at my wife's head, it looks like she got on cat ears.
Ponytails.
Because I keep looking
Thank you, cookies.
I keep looking at the damn screen like, why it look like she got cat ears on? But then I look at her head like them ponytails, like, but on the screen it look like cat ears.
You know, cat ears. Chris said he loves my shirt.
What's the deal, Chris? Man, welcome to the live.
He said it's cute. It's cute. The hair is giving cat ears.
I told you, like, it looked like cat ears. Like,
it's not. It's not. It's just cute little ponytails and a little simple fro in the back. You know, I had it out yesterday, and I just thought, you know, why not keep it going? Where do we even begin?
I don't know. The puppy's going crazy.
He probably has to go to the bathroom. To be honest, I took him out this afternoon.
I didn't take him out before I left. I took him out when we done live. Unless y'all want to hear me outside with puppy ASMR.
I don't know. I don't know how like
the mics go.
Yeah, I don't know how far the mic goes. I really don't. I really don't know how far the mic goes. So it's literally the pink that's sitting. I'm good. Just got home, running errands. What's new with you? So much is new. Honestly, we're renewed because the summer was a very, very trying time that honestly I thought I was gonna be sitting here by myself. So that's new. We have a new lovey in our midst.
Yes. Grandbaby number 2.
Grandbaby number 2. I know, don't we look like we look like awesome grandparents, don't we? She is now she's a month and a week. No. Yeah, a month, a week, and 6 days. So almost 6 weeks old.
All I know is we welcomed another Leo into the family.
Yes, we have another Leo. Oh, these dang on Leos.
Oh man! Look, I wanted one when we were having our kids, and I wound up having a Virgo and a Gemini. No, not a Gemini. A Cancer.
He said, "Who popped out another one? My daughter. The baby shower you came for. You were here, Chris.
You were here for that. Remember, our oldest has a son. Devontae has a son.
Yes. He's 3. He just turned 3 days ago.
That's grandson. It's grandson for president.
Grandson for president.
That's our first. And then our daughter just had her daughter. So that's grandbaby number 2.
So yes, we have. So now we have Damon Bernard and Parrish Cheyenne Renee. And she's so pretty. Oh my God. She loves her lovey. Oh, she just she grabs my face when I'm near her. She likes just looking at me. And I have a little song for her. She loves when I sing to her. She's just so precious. I love it. I'm just grateful I didn't have to birth anymore. I can just love them and go. And here you go. Because I'm over that part. And I was just on something else new. I was just on a group call the other day, and my I call her my girlfriend, but my girlfriend, she has a baby. She's about to be 2. If she's not already, no, she's about to be 2, and she was listening to Pink Fong, and I'm like, I'm just so grateful that I don't have toddlers that are taking over my TV anymore. Like, I'm so happy I'm not in that part of my life anymore. Oh, but another new thing, I am officially a bridesmaid. So my girlfriend, I call her my girlfriend, but she's actually his best friend. She's getting married, and she asked me, mwah, let's just bring that back. She asked me, mwah, to be a bride. So I'm supposed to be the maid of honor, but matron because I'm married. But I'm in a wedding, and I've just been helping and trying to be supportive, and I'm just trying to let her know, like, coming from experience. First off, with me and Ronald, we supposed to got married in 2017. Supposed to got married in 2018. Then I got into a car accident because we was thinking about getting married in 2019, and that didn't happen. But at the end of 2019, I'm like, this is what we should do, and this is how we should plan it so we can have our wedding. We should take 2 years, use our tax returns, plan our wedding, do our honeymoon. He said, okay, cool. See, I was thinking, I was doing numbers. It was. But thank you for saying excuse me, it's no longer rude. I was thinking of numbers that would add up to 21. So I was thinking like March 7th or July 3rd, like 7 times 3 equals 21, 3 times 7 equals 21. I was thinking of stuff like that. He was like, nah, I really got one better for you. And I'm like, what you got? He said 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a countdown. And I fell out like, what? That is perfect. So that was our hashtag for our wedding. I still use that hashtag when I'm posting stuff on Facebook and social media because it's a countdown. We used 2 tax returns a piece. So my tax return is twice to plan the wedding, get a vehicle, and do our honeymoon. And it was stressful. It was chaotic. I fired bridesmaids. I changed up bridesmaids. At one point, we were supposed to have 5 apiece. It went from 5 apiece to 6. Went from 6 to 4. It went from 4 to 3. It went from 3 to 4. At one point, I fired the whole bridal party.
Man, my side and her side.
Everybody.
Everybody got fired.
My dress was not the color that I wanted, even though they said that it was going to be there. But the thing is, it technically was, but it wasn't. My bridesmaids did not have on the colors that I asked them or the dresses that I requested. My brother, which was a groomsman, got arrested the day before. All the shoes that I bought between me and my mother-in-law, we bought brand new shoes for these babies. His oldest son could not fit the day of the wedding. He walked down the aisle barefoot.
That boy got
the baby of the family lost my ring walking down the aisle. I, in a panic the day before when we were trying to do the wedding rehearsal, how we was going to walk down, through all the dairy for the wedding, for the food, for the reception, in a deep freezer, thinking it was a refrigerator. So we had, it was for lack of a better word, it was a shit show, okay? And honestly, still to this day, I want my $15,000 back. But
that's neither here nor there.
Neither here nor there, because I promise you, the only thing that I truly feel like went right that day was him walking down that aisle. If y'all look on Facebook and take a look at his profile picture, that tux, the color, spot on chef's kiss. That is exactly what I wanted in the blue when I thought about it and had it in mind. He was the only thing that went right that day.
I ain't gonna cap. Another thing that actually went swell is, like she said, my brother-in-law got arrested the day before the wedding type shit. Right?
Oh my God. So we on some humbug shit.
We were short a groomsman.
On some humbug shit.
Luckily, my brother, I love him to death. We grew up together. This my homie. I love that nigga for real. that's family type shit. My brother Hawk, that nigga, luckily, fit the same exact
size as my brother,
as her brother,
because they went and got tailored. They went and got tailored. These suits was customized to their body particularly.
This wasn't no. We went to a motherfucking suit shop and walked in. It was like, oh, we want this, and it was like, all right, here you go. No, they
like, oh, I want this. I'll take 3. Like
yeah, no, it wasn't no shit like that. It was literally like, oh yeah, we need this color. My man was like, all right, bet, boom, this is the suits we got in this color. And then after that, he was like, shit, I need your arm length. I need your waist length. I need your
inseam. I need the length.
Bro, these were custom made suits. My brother fit when I say that nigga put on that suit and you would have thought we got that suit made
oh my
for
God.
him.
And I didn't even mention a lot of this. One of my bridesmaids did not stay the night in the hotel with us. She went home. One went and had Chanel didn't stay. Matter of fact, Chanel didn't come. Chanel didn't come to the morning. But Brienne left to go fuck on somebody and came back late as fuck. That pissed me off. The boob tape that I wanted to wear so I didn't have to wear a bra did not work or cooperate with me at all. So my titties was just hanging down, touching on my navels the whole entire time. Oh my goodness. Then I ended up having to pay for my mother-in-law's makeup because all of a sudden magically she wanted to wear makeup on my wedding day. But you know what? Whatever, fine. I did that. Made sure. So much. My best friend, ex-best friend, his best friend. So my ex-best friend is a male. His best friend, the one that I'm in her bridal party, is a female. Got into it. Like, so much happened. He said, oh, y'all were talking about baby. Okay. I'm like, damn, where I've been. Y'all families get so big. It is. I got the most kids, first off, out of everybody.
Yep.
Out of all the friend groups.
Yep, we have the most kids.
All the family. We have the most kids.
We have 5 kids and 2 grandbabies.
We have the most kids. So much happened. I was like, oh my Lord. And still to this day, if you was to ask me about a wedding, I'm going to tell you today, I still want my money. I'm waiting on my refund right now as we speak. However, I said all of that to say that I've been trying to just get her an understanding that it's going to be a very difficult and stressful time, that she's going to want to cry. She's going to cancel everything. She's going to not want to do it. She's going to change people out of the bridal party because originally it was 3 of us and now it's 2 of us. So much is happening. And I'm just trying to get her prepared and get her in an awareness to understand that it is a process. And honestly, the whole goal of that day for them is for them to walk down the aisle and say, I do, because everything else outside of that really, truly does not matter. It is a very overwhelming experience. It is a very stressful, tiring, and time consuming, money consuming experience. Right. But it is worth it. It is worth it. They have been together for quite some time. Honestly, I think 4 years now, because then they started dating right after we got married. So 3 years now. They got a baby together. They got a nice, cute, blended family. So I just love it for them. And you know what, Chris? Y'all all went to school together.
Yeah, that's funny as hell. Chris, we all went to school together. It's just that, with the age.
Listen,
the age.
Any wedding planning, unless you have a wedding planner and people that do it for you, it's going to be stressful. And you're going to be so mad. One point, you ain't going to want to get married. I really, a few times, wanted to just elope. And you know what? That's what we should have did.
Hey, and no cap. We thinking about actually doing it to renew our vows. So if one of these days we say we might go live and you notice that we probably live not from this room.
Not from our studio. Live from the Open and Loose for Discussion 2K19 Beauty Studios.
It's not this background and y'all wondering what we doing.
I promise you and Caleb Tyler are y'all are going to scream and be yelling at everybody, and it's going to be so stressful. However, the goal of the day, the mission is saying I do. That's it.
All that I know is
unless y'all going down to the courthouse and just signing papers and just saying, okay, we did it. Weddings are stressful. I don't care what nobody
Chris,
say.
all I gotta say is, you know, if you're looking for groomsmen or anything, you got a whole squad of niggas.
I could be a groomsmaid.
Like, you got a whole squad. You got me. You got Darnell. You got my nigga. What it turned on?
Hey, how you doing? You have a groomsmaid. Tell Caked Up Tyler, holla at me. You know.
You got a whole squad of people, bro.
Tell Caked Up Tyler to come holla at me.
You got a whole squad of people, bro.
Oh my God. Tell Tyler I got him. I swear. I would help.
Can't see.
I know. Okay. Tell Tyler I would definitely help. He said, that part is definitely already figured out, at least 7 on each side. Oh, so y'all telling me I'm included.
All I know
so you telling me I'm included.
You know, you got Jordan, you got Trey, you got Darnell, you got me. You got a whole squad of people, bro. We here. You know we support the game.
He keep mentioning him and the rest of y'all. I don't hear me in this mix.
Because you on Caked Up Tyler's side.
He said that would include too. I said, so you said I'm included. I'm trying not to spaz. I'm so happy.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Lil Wayne ASMR.
He's so funny every time. Oh my gosh. So much stuff has transpired, I promise you. So I want to say,
I'm sorry, it is the part where I'm supposed to say where was I just going with that? Fuck, I just said Lil Wayne ASMR. A whole soul came to my head. But you like it. That shit just went right out. So weird.
When you did the flick,
motherfucker, good morning.
Oh no,
on and I'm going.
No, one I heard was it's actually a Drake song, but Wayne is on it, and it start with the lighter. Baby, it's real. That's what I was thinking of. Anyway, he said, yeah, Jordan's mom and sister said they would help with the planning and everything. Trust me. And with the planning part, don't allow anybody to persuade you on anything that is outside of what you envision. Those that are going to participate in your nuptials are supposed to be there to support you, to encourage you, to uplift you, and help you visualize your dream to materialization. That is it. If anybody else has anything to say outside of supporting what you want to do or trying to find a solution to what you said you want to get done, it's not. Don't do it. Don't do it. So, a little story. I had originally 4 bridesmaids. It's supposed to be one of my closest friends, Tanisha. It's supposed to be this girl named Miracle, my best friend Chanel, and this girl named Brienne.
It's supposed to be my 2 cousins.
It's supposed to be his 2 cousins, my brother. No, his 3 cousins and my brother. Because it's supposed to be Deontay, Brandon, and Brian and Jeremy. That's what it was originally. One bridesmaid got upset because I kept trying. Because how I knew what I wanted for my wedding, I tried to set up a meeting a few times for the bridal party. And every time we had a meeting, only 3 of the 4 people would show up. And a lot of times Tanisha was the one that did not show up. And I will say Chanel didn't show up a few times. However, if she did not show up, I was able to call her and we still was able to have the meeting. However, Tanisha was busy, life be life, and she's preoccupied. And about 3-4 meetings in, we still have not linked up with her. We've not able to communicate with her so I can tell everybody what I want and what I envision for my day. My best friend was like, well, if you don't want her in the wedding, then don't have her in the wedding. And I feel like at your bridal party, you shouldn't be the one to have to tell her. We will. So my best friend let her know, like, yeah, you've been in MIA and she's trying to have, she needs people that's going to be more involved. You're out. I supposed to have two bridesmaids. It's supposed to be Miracle's daughter, and my friend Tanisha's daughter at the time. She was real young. Her name is Harmony. But because Tanisha felt the way that Chanel told her she's no longer part of the bridal party, she snatched Harmony out. Okay, cool, whatever. So now we're down to 3. Miracle, Brienne, Chanel. Then when I was planning everything, because see, I wanted to have a bachelorette party and a bridal shower. I wanted them to be a day apart. And I wanted it a certain way. So I said, look, I want an Airbnb. I would pay for half of the Airbnb because I wanted for 3 nights. I wanted for the bachelorette party one night, not a day to chill, and the bridal party the 3rd night, and then we leave. And I let everybody know I will put half of the money up because I know we got kids, responsibilities, bills, we're adults, life. I understand that. No, we got you. We gonna do this. You ain't got to worry about it at your bridal party. You shouldn't have to worry about it. Woo, 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 blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever, cool. Regarding what they wore down the aisle, I told them I had 2 rules. That was it. That was all. Because I wanted them to pick out their dress from their personality. I just wanted it to be white and floor length. That was the original agreement. Everybody had a problem with that. No, we need to have some type of unification. We got to all be in uniform. We need to all look like one, this, that, and the other. We need to look good for you. I said, but you will look good with whatever you're going to put on. I just want it to be white and floor length. That was a problem. Okay, well, you know what? Since y'all don't want it like that, I picked out a dress. See, I got my dress from China. I researched some companies, or I think it was on AliExpress. AliExpress. And this one company, I seen their work, I seen their reviews. He said, I would have said, is it my wedding to yours? Like, what? That's why they all got fired at one point. I'm about to get to the reason why they got fired. So I researched this company. I see their reviews. I'm looking at the dresses because when I look at reviews, especially for clothes, I don't just look for reviews. I look for reviews with pictures.
It keep unraveling. I know you.
That's cool. You can't do that right now because I can't. We just coming off of not feeling good. So when I look for clothes, especially when I'm looking for clothing, because I don't really shop in stores, I really shop online. When I look for clothing, I don't just look at the reviews. I look at reviews that have pictures. I need to see what you're talking about before I make my final decision. So there's one company on AliExpress. The dresses that they had custom made for these women were beautiful. They loved it. It was what they asked for, blah, 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 whatever. Granted, the dresses were white, but on their thing, they kept saying how, you can customize to whatever color you want. And a lot of people, when they get married, they want white. I didn't want white. I wanted rose gold. It's supposed to be blue and rose gold. So talking with this company, they was like, just get your measurements. We can have it the color you want. I picked out the color I wanted and everything. And that was it. However, back to the story. I go through this company. I see this dress that they have. It's cute. It's gorgeous. It's white. It's floor length. I say, okay, well, since y'all want unification, y'all want to look all this one, this is the dress I want. All we need to do is have get our sizes, get our measurements, send it to them. This is how much it is. Everybody said, okay. Everybody said, cool. Somebody had a brilliant idea that, let's have a measurement party. We can all link up and, have a little wine and get our sizes and chill, chat, blah, 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 bridal party. Now, at this point, it's now back. I think it was 6 people at this time. It was Miracle, Brienne, Brienne's cousin, Brienne's friend, and my best friend, Chanel. So that's 6 people. Me plus 5 bitches.
Damn, at that time it was still, who did I add in? Twin.
Yeah, you added in twin. Okay, cool. Nobody never showed up. Nobody never was able to link up. One of the Brienne's cousin, I ended up dropping her because it was like for me, if you say you're going to do something, especially if I didn't ask you and you say that you're going to do something for me and you don't do it, it tells me a lot about you. So we was going through some stuff with our vehicle. I had needed to get to a car shop or whatever. And I had wrote something on Facebook and she messaged me and was like, oh, what you need? And I was like, well, I just need a ride to get up here to this place so I can go get this part so we can get back on the road. She was like, what time they, well, I got to do this, that, and the third. What time they close? I said, well, they close at 3:00. She said, okay, well, I got to do this at 12:30. I'll be there to you after. She never showed up. She never gave. And I didn't ask you. You reached out to me and then you doing something for me and you still didn't do it. I didn't ask you. You could have left me alone. You couldn't have said nothing. You could have been minding your business and that's it. Okay, so I dropped her. Then Brienne's best friend, she said something funny. No. She planned a birthday party, a birthday trip. That was me and Ronald first time going to Vegas in 2020. And it was supposed to be a girls trip. And when we was sitting there and we was talking about the girls' trip, she said she didn't want no men there and how, it's only strictly for the girls. And Ronald chimed in and interjected and was like, well, me and Toya said that we was going to be on the plane together our first time. So I'm going. She said, okay. I said, okay, look, me and Ronald get a separate room. We're going to go early. That way me and Ronald can spend some time with each other before y'all get there. And then, we can have fun. She agreed. Everything was cool. He brought his PlayStation, everything, so he could be occupied while we were out and about. This woman had a whole entire fit when she got there and seeing that my husband was there. You ain't got to worry about it. Cool. I kindly removed myself from their party. Me and Ronald had a good time. We went had high roller steakhouse dinner, go karting. We went on the tour bus. We had a good time. We go karting. We had fun. Don't worry about it. Ma'am, you can go ahead and you can remove yourself too. So now we're back down to 3 people. I've now dropped to 2 people. Okay, again, nobody never linked up. We never got our measurements. Ronald did my measurements for my dress. Because I was waiting on these women and they never showed up. So here it is. After my birthday. My birthday's in February. Ronald did my measurements in February. Late February. Here it is right after my birthday. And one of my bridesmaids called me and tell me she has something to tell me and she don't know how I'm gonna take the news. And I'm like, okay, what is she said? Nah, I want to see you in person. I said, oh, okay, well, whatever it is, you can talk to me because I'm always an open and easygoing person. Whatever it is, just say it. She like, nah, we don't have to smoke on this one. I said, oh, okay. So she pulls up and we go running some errands. And every time I turn around, she got a blunt in her hand, passing it to me. I think we smoked like 4 blunts before she finally said, well, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm just going to show you. So she shows me this picture of this dress. She like, how do you like it? I said, it's okay, but it's not what I asked for. She's like, I understand. So she showed me another dress. What about this one? I said, well, it's similar to the one I asked for, but I don't understand what's going on. Well, me and the girls went to David's Bridal to try on dresses. What? So, well, everybody not really having the fun. And, oh yeah, also, because again, back to the Airbnb, and I said I'll pay half of it. Everything that I told them that I wanted to do and what I want to have done, I told them I will pay half of it. So I can have what I'm asking for. So the dresses, the shoes, the makeup, the hair, the bachelor party, the bridal shower, the Airbnb, the trip, everything. I was going to pay half for it. Well, we don't, we're all short on funds and we don't know if we're going to be able to get the dress that you asked for. So Brienne set you up an account at David's Bridal. Me and her picked out these dresses and we put a deposit down. I'm mad. I'm instantly mad. So I go off on the whole bridal party. Y'all can kiss my behind. I'm done. You know what? I have 3 cutouts and different outfits of me at the aisle, down the aisle if I want to at this point because I'm over it. My best friend called me like, I don't know what your problem is. Why are you going through this whoop whoop blah blah? First off, bitch, I wasn't even there. And you know what? She wasn't. And you know what? Hindsight, Miracle said her and Brienne. She never mentioned Chanel. But at one point she said, me and the girls. So I'm thinking my best friend is involved. She wasn't. She talks me off the cliff because I was ready to jump over. Because at one point I fired them hoes. Y'all all kiss my ass. So here it is. All after this, it took me about 2 weeks to calm down. I still haven't got measured. Wedding is in like 6 weeks. Ronald does my measurements. I get them sent in. I pay for my dress. And so they eating pets and they eating the cats, eating the dogs, eat the cat, eat the cat. I hate you, Jordan. I hate you. So no, well, here's the thing, Chris. I know someone personally that's in Ohio, and she said it is true. And if you think it's not, it is. She lives in Ohio, and she said it's true. I work with her. This is what she said. She said what Trump said was accurate. However, what I will say is she is, so I'm not going to put too much into that. However, that's what she said, that it's true. Anyway, back to the.
Wait, no. So they eating the pets.
That's what Shania said. That's what Shania said. That's what Shania said.
See, is that why everybody hate Ohio? I got a question.
Well, first of all, Ohio is like Florida Junior. I don't understand why or how, but it is. Anywho,
you got Florida man and Ohio man.
I get my dress literally 3 days before the wedding. Guess how much my dress was? I'm gonna wait. It's 3 of y'all. Tell me how much my dress. Just guess. How much did y'all think my dress was?
That was funny.
I'm waiting. I want y'all to tell me how much did y'all think this dress was?
I wish.
My wedding was less than it. It was $10,000 less than it. My dress was $176 plus shipping, including shipping and handling. And it got there 3 days before the wedding. The dresses that I wanted them to have was $110. All we had to do is get measured. It was $110, and I was willing to put up $55 a piece so they can have their dresses. Somehow, some way, my best friend talks me into these ugly gold dresses that honestly, when they put them on, they did look nice and they did look rose gold. When you see, let me just pull this up, because when you see these pictures, we look like we in unison and this was all planned out. And I assure you it wasn't. I assure you it wasn't. Not one time.
My brother knew what I'm talking about.
Oh.
I just gotta show it.
I'm almost there. I'm going to turn my brightness up too. They eating the cats, eating the dogs, eat the cat, eat the cat. They eating the cats, they eating the dogs, eat the cat, eat the cats. I'm so mad at him because why he do that to me? How dare he? Alrighty, let me turn my brightness up so y'all can see this. Nope, that's not good. Nope. Let me turn my brightness down. Maybe that'll help. Yep, okay. We can see it now. So the girl in orange and the girl that's the tall one, they're both in gold dresses. They look rose gold. My best friend that's in between me and the gold, the orange hair chick, she has on white, but the white has like a rose gold arm. But my dress, as you can see, is white. But the lining inside of my dress is rose gold. They told me that my dress was going to be rose gold, and I asked them several times, I don't want it to be white. Are you sure? They said, yes, we assure you. And what you want, you will have. And technically, they were not lying. However, as you can see, my dress, white. We look like we planned this. We fell into it. But no, this is not what I asked for. Nah. The color, the background, Yeah, that is the blue and the pink I wanted. It's supposed to be blue, pink, and rose gold and white. I supposed to be in rose gold. The girl's supposed to be in white. The bridesmaid, not the bridesmaids, the flower girls was gonna be in pink, and the groom party was gonna be in blue and white. Which honestly, they were. Cause like, look at how handsome him is. That's the only thing that came out right. Is that damn fucking tux and that shiny bald ass head. That's about it.
And my groomsmen being in white and blue.
Oh, and then his groomsmen, like I said, supposed to have been 3 of his cousins and my brother. None of his groomsmen, anytime we tried to have an all-together meetup, showed up.
Now, we can't put Jeremy at fault because
he was, at the time, he was in Flint, but he was on call at standby.
But every time I called him, he picked up the phone. No matter what the situation was. And, like, I can't hold this against none of y'all because at the time, I wasn't with the gang. I wasn't with the gang.
I know, Chris, the blue was gorgeous.
If I was talking to the gang, if I was talking to Jordan and Darnell and y'all, bro, I knew if I would have been like, shit, y'all gonna be the motherfucking groomsmen?
I think the sound is coming from mine because as you talking, I don't see it moving.
What are you talking about? Yeah, it got to be coming from yours because it ain't moving from me. Technical difficulties.
Please stand by.
Real technical difficulties.
He irritating. See, but I charged these. That's the crazy part. Okay. There you go.
You sure it wasn't your microphone?
Try it again.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Yeah, that's definitely me now.
And this is me. So yeah, well, I guess you had to turn it on and turn it back on. I don't know. But yes, like, oh my God, like.
But yeah, like I can't put Jeremy at fault because, like I said, he lived up in Flint at the time. But like everybody else, we was in the hood. We were a 5-minute drive away from each other.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And everybody had cars. So what's going on?
And this is pretty much the whole bridal party. So my daughters were in blue. As you can see, my son is in blue. Look at my flower girls. That's Miracle's daughter. I'm sorry, that's Miracle's daughter here. Here.
In the middle.
Yeah, her right there. That finger right there we go. That's Miracle daughter's here. And my goddaughter right there.
My baby Lanila.
Yeah, he already is. He got arrested. He got arrested. And the crazy thing is, because I was just having this conversation the other day, Jordan. So, my friend, y'all all went to school together. That's the crazy part. All of y'all went to school together.
Yeah.
My friend is upset because she feel like they just targeting Diddy for no reason. And I was trying to get her to understand, like, honestly, what really put all the pieces together in the whole Diddy equation was when Cassie filed that lawsuit. Man. But they've been looking at Diddy for years, but they didn't have anything really concrete and was nobody really speaking up about it. But they have been looking at Diddy for quite some time. Quite some time about a lot of these things. And a lot of things, the main thing they've been looking at him about was the sex trafficking. And when she did that lawsuit and the allegations against him in that lawsuit that were pretty damning, and then he settled out of that lawsuit. Basically, when you settle, that means you are basically taking blame for that. Whether you say, "Oh, I did it, I didn't do it," you settle. You did not take that to trial and say, "No, I didn't do that."
Hold on. Look how quick she did it.
Okay,
like when the lawsuit was, if she filed that lawsuit today, 2 days later, that motherfucker was paid. She was paid.
Really does look coordinated. See, it really does look coordinated, but I promise you it wasn't. But yes, it all takes that one person. And like, because she like, so many people need to take accountability for what
Yeah,
what's up? Did you check the potatoes?
Yeah, I just ate a bite.
It's done?
Yeah.
Swank. You can turn it off. She's so irritating.
That's her daughter, for those who don't know.
The one that just had the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Like she like basically saying like they targeted him because these people had opportunity. They could have left at any time. Which honestly, yes, they could have. But when you have someone that is when coming from a domestic violence survivor,
Not with me.
not with him.
I don't put my hands on women.
Not with him. Coming from a domestic violence survivor, I understand how you can be in a situation and not truly understand that you were in a situation until you leave that situation. I was the type of woman that, because I would say could never be me, because I wish it would, could never be me, and I was knee deep and could never be it, and had no clue that I was in it. No clue until one day it hit me, and I was like, if 2 plus 2 is 4, and 4 plus 4 is 8, 5 plus 3 is 8, but you jumping from 2 plus 5 is 8. That math ain't math because that's 7. Math is not math. And it hit me that like this is for real. And it wasn't physical at first. It was really verbal and it was really emotional. And in the end, it got physical. I didn't know that I was in that situation until I was in that situation. So for instance, Cassie, how long was she with Diddy? How long were they off and on? When you don't realize that someone has a power hold over you, you don't know that something is wrong. You don't know that something's not quite right. And especially when they leaked that video of him dragging her down the hall and beating her in the elevator well. When you are in a situation like that and you feel like you can't leave, it's difficult. And I'm not saying that she hasn't been in a situation like that. I'm not saying that she hasn't experienced life, but you can only speak for your experience. And a lot of these people that were afraid to speak up and afraid to come forward were in a situation where they felt like it's a life or death situation. And if I do, something can happen to me. Something can happen to my family. Especially like when, they holding your career over you. They holding money over you. They're, holding, these illegal illicit things over you. Right. Like it's a lot.
Don't forget that car in my name. Don't forget that house in my name. Don't forget that they holding all that shit over you type shit.
Like, and then like it kind of bled into the whole R. Kelly thing. And she like, because R. Kelly ain't clearly all the way in wrong. And I'm like, yes, he was, because he knew what he was doing. Granted, them parents that was taking their children to these R. Kelly events, knowing damn well this man is grown as fuck and little kid got a bedtime, supposed to be in school tomorrow, shouldn't have been taking their kids up to this man. But he knew that these were children and he was manipulating them. Like, you got to think about it. He married Aaliyah when she was a teenager. Age ain't nothing but a love, but a number. Love ain't nothing but a thing. Like, come on now.
Come on now. He came up with that hook. I just want y'all to know.
Like, he
think about it.
Groomed her. And it's like, he did it to a lot of other people. And these parents, as well as R. Kelly, because I'm not saying that R. Kelly is not where he's supposed to be. Because honestly, I feel like he is. But them parents and the managers and the friends and the cousins and everybody that was around that was allowing this shit to happen should all be accountable for that shit too. Mm-hmm. And just like I was just watching something about the Diddy whole thing, they saying, right now Diddy's the only one that's arrested and being charged with these crimes. But sooner or later, these people that was around him, like the kitchen staff, the house staff, the managers, the financial people that was holding the money, that was doing the things and doing the stuff and organizing and collecting the shit, they're going to come into play as well.
He about to get a FRICO charge.
He does. He has a RICO charge now.
No, he's about to have a FRICO charge. I know what I said.
So it's like,
he about to have a FRICO charge.
Everybody, the main reason why Diddy is the one taking the blame and taking the hit right now, because he's a celebrity. He's the one that's in the spotlight right now. But you got to think of,
he's the business mogul.
For instance, this candle. You see the light right here, but what about everything on the outside of that that's not within that light? All of that is going to catch that too. Everybody. He's the same thing with R. Kelly. The reason why R. Kelly is the one that really fell for everything, got the okie doke, is because he's the celebrity. He's the one that's in the spotlight. So of course, However, everybody involved, down to the parents, down to the fucking teacher that allowed it and didn't speak up and say some shit, should be held accountable. And that's just period. Should be held accountable.
I ain't gonna hold you up the same way like they've been doing lately with these kids going up there to the schools and shooting them up. How they charging the parents too?
Especially when the parent bought the gun and knew, and the school said, "Excuse me, you might want to check on Johnny. Something's not right."
See what I'm saying? And the parent, everything's fine.
Johnny's fine.
Okay. Like, no, bro. Like,
Johnny's fine.
Y'all need to check. Y'all need to check on homie.
Johnny's fine.
So when it comes down to it, it's like,
where did our video go? Oh, there we go.
Like,
Johnny's fine.
It's like, y'all charging these parents too. I know, little homie. I'm gonna take you outside in a minute, Black.
He said, "Dog, you playing with my tap." Okay, I'm about to share the screen so y'all can see this bigger about these wedding pictures, so y'all can see what I'm talking about. How like it looked like everything came together.
There,
it didn't. Okay,
there.
I'm about to share my screen.
CJ. Oh, I didn't hear you. Can you let him outside in the back?
The FBI talked to them way too. Okay, before it happened, that's what I'm saying.
Right,
like the Department of Justice has been on it for a second.
Can you let him outside?
Yeah, they all need to be held accountable.
I have an answer.
I do have $2, but it's in my purse, and you have to wait because I'm not going in my room right now.
I'm playing in the bathroom, and I still gotta play our baby Barbie. I'm gonna throw her around. Much better.
I have $2. Okay, but back to this wedding. It looked like everything fell into place.
Thank you.
I really want to show y'all this.
Somebody did.
So y'all can see this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So this one right here.
Tell him to make sure he don't
I don't
go
even
front.
talk to the women anymore. However, these dresses are gold.
Excuse me.
But on camera, it looks rose gold. You see the little rose gold arm on my best friend? She wasn't supposed to have that on either. However, it all looked like it fell into place, didn't it? Didn't it? You see, and me and this girl here did our bouquets. Like, it looked like this was all planned. Absolutely not. It was not planned. Look at my daughters. They so cute. Oh, irritating children. It looked like it was planned. And it wasn't. And it wasn't. Like, and it wasn't. Oh, wait.
Go back to that picture. Go back to that picture.
This one right here.
Look at my musical child in the background, bro.
Jade.
Already trying to grab the mic, bro. I ain't even peeped that until today. I was today years old when I saw that.
Either.
Like, I'm not joking with y'all. My son already grabbing for a microphone.
And he's so musically inclined, y'all. It's crazy. Like, this, as y'all can see clearly, you can see that my dress is white. But the lining on the inside, if you pay attention, is rose gold. The only thing that came out right was this right here.
Hey, and y'all can't see his face. Right there in the background is my brother Hawk. That's my brother Hawk.
Hold on, wait. Y'all should know who he is. Let me. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna have
Hawk ain't go to school with us, but.
Oh yeah, no, his sister did.
Yeah, Deja went with us.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. We go stop the share. I come back to that. That was over there. That's what got there. We the hell. Crazy way. I'm glad I was looking down. Trust me. I was quick. I was real quick with it.
Oh my God, look how big I used to be back then, guys.
Oh my God, they don't see it. They don't see that picture. I stopped sharing because I'm trying to get to where the rest of our wedding pictures. Oh, I think it's in 2022. Let's go about here. Because that's when people start sending me stuff. Here we go. That right there. This whole little thing right here.
Boy, look at that tie. Ooh, that tie look nice, don't it?
This all right here was the only
Look at them
thing
cufflinks.
that came out right.
You zoom in on this picture?
I can't. I can't. When I caught myself doing it, I switched to another picture. I can't.
You don't want to hit back right now. I don't think you want to hit back. Right
Why?
now. You want to stop sharing the screen first and then hit
Okay.
back.
There was nothing explicit there. I promise you. See, it was fine. It was fine.
I just realized there ain't no pictures of me in the room.
It is.
Hey, and y'all wouldn't even believe it. I ain't have a best man. I had a best person. My auntie was my
matter of fact, yes, it is.
my
Hold
best
on,
man.
let me come back over here. Yes, it is. It's all of y'all standing there. Hold on. There we go. That's what we was looking for, a picture of with Hawk in it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So this guy right here, that's Deja Grady's brother, or Tawanda Grady, Booger, whoever y'all want to call that girl. That's her brother. This is my ex-best friend. That's my oldest son, Ronald's oldest. The old man gave himself. This guy we don't talk to. That's Ronald's best person, his auntie, and my oldest brother.
He walked her down the aisle.
He walked me down the aisle. You see, he got the rose gold. He got the rose gold. I didn't even realize he had that rose gold towel.
Yeah, he said he had to match his sister.
He did say that. I didn't even realize that. But this is the girls' party. And see, this person here, this was supposed to be my brother, my other brother, my older other brother, Jeremy. This was his suit. And surprisingly, he fitted to a T.
Look at that. Do y'all see that? That suit looked like it's made for him.
And it wasn't. It was made for my brother. Oh my God, my family was so mad. And they probably still to this day think that we
planned this. Literally, when I found out, the day I went to go pick up our suits was the same day that I found out he got, that was the day before. We picked up the suits. He came down to the city to get his suit. He had his suit on him. And when he got arrested, my mama took me over there to go get everything out of his car. So we got everything out of his car. And while we getting everything out the car, I got the tux too. I ain't about to let this tux sit there and like
go to the impound.
Like, yeah, like screw that.
So when the car got taken.
When I pulled up on the block, I instantly was like, shoot, tell me something. Like, I'm talking to my brothers. This is family. This is all family. Her side and my side. I'm like, bro, who could fit I forgot what size suit it was, but it was like, who could fit this? Like, bro, that's my exact size. I'm like, bro, stop playing. He like, bro, I'm dead serious. That's my exact size.
Here you go.
Here you go. Because I need you tomorrow.
Be here. And I was late. That's how much shit went wrong. I was late by 2 hours because I was waiting on makeup and somebody else here to get done. But back to these pictures about this stupid ass wedding. This girl here.
That's my best friend.
The infamous woman in red.
My best friend. Man, look, it was so much shit
the
being talked about.
The lady in red.
Look, so peep game. So my best friend, me and my best friend has always been flirtatious.
This guy here,
like,
that's his grandfather. He pulled us both to the side and said, we need to be concerned about the lady in red.
No, so peep game. Me and my best friend has always been flirtatious. Always. My wife knows this. We always been flirtatious.
Y'all always screw each other, by the way.
We ain't never went no further than that, but we always been flirtatious type shit. So while the wedding is going, mind you, it's behind all in this area right here, it's a bar. Everything is fucking free. Only thing I ask you to do is tip the fucking bartender, bro. Everything is fucking free. You want motherfucking Hennessy? It's Hennessy back there.
We had
you want motherfucking tequila? It's tequila back there. Whatever you want, it's free.
Go drink it.
Go drink it. Just tip the bartender.
Please go drink it.
So it's alcohol through. After I announced the fact that the shit was free, because it was like as soon as the reception started, it wasn't nobody going to the bar except my best friend, her ex-best friend.
She kept me with a drink. Oh my God. Thank you, Mark.
It was like 2 or 3 people that was hitting the bar. And when I realized that, I was like, hey, bro, I need the mic. So I called our host. And was like, hey, look, I need the microphone. They brought me the microphone. And I was like, hey, yo. I'm like, hey, yo, the bar free. All I'm asking y'all, anything at the bar is free. Go get you something to drink, bro. Turn up. It's a wedding. It's a party. Have fun. Just tip the bartender. I don't care if it's $1, if it's 50 cents. Just tip the bartender, bro. That's it. So the alcohol started flowing through people. So my best friend is now getting drunk flirtatious. We still ain't, like I said, we ain't did nothing. It's just she's extra flirtatious. And she coming up to me doing flirty shit. She going up to my wife doing flirty shit.
As you can see.
Like this shit is going crazy. It's funny,
as you can see,
but it's going crazy.
She got my leg up, okay?
Like, so peep game.
Like,
my grandfather.
As you can see, flirty. As you can see, we're having a good time.
My grandfather walks over to me and say, grandson, I need to talk to you. That girl in the red, oh, she gonna do something to y'all with me, y'all marriage, and she gonna mess y'all marriage up. I'm gonna need you to watch her. You gonna have to stay, like you gonna have to step away from her because that ain't right. I'm like, granddaddy, that's my best friend. What are you talking about? Like we've been like this up 10 years plus.
I don't know if it was before he said this to him or after he said this to him, but he came to me and said, and he pointed to her, said, that girl over there in the red, you have to watch out for her. I'm telling you that right now. I said, Marky? He said, whatever her name is, and he walked away. I said, oh, okay. However, I was showing this picture to say that I am now a bridesmaid in her wedding, and I'm so excited for her. I can't freaking wait. That was what I was getting at with that.
My best friend.
I'm glad we can. Oh, so that means we can start. So next time we do the 6 brown chicks, I can just pull it up and we can just read it that way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I learn something new every day. But you know what? We've been here for an hour. I'm grateful that we're here. I'm grateful that we're back. Season 3, and we're glad to be back. But it's getting late. I'm hungry. I've waited too long to put the potatoes in the soup, and I think it's time for us to wrap this to a close. Before we do that though, I'm thinking about moving the day from Friday to Saturday. How you feel about that?
Saturdays, that's dope.
Yeah. Because, you know, with me always going with Deja to go get baby, I want to make sure that I have time for us to sit down and podcast.
Right,
yeah.
Good.
So, the next time you see us will be 2 weeks from now. You said open and loose for discussion.
On a boat?
On a boat?
On a boat.
On a boat.
So that means our next podcast will basically be
a vlog.
I'm about to say it'll be a vlog of our vacation. So
a little bit, just maybe day 1,
maybe day 1,
day 2,
maybe day 3,
day 2.
Like
definitely day 2. And if you know, maybe a little OF action. Mind your business, subscribe. But as always, we're gonna close this off with thank you for joining. Please like, share, definitely comment, subscribe, tell your friends, because we have discussions all the time about anything and everything. We're trying to work on having guest hosts, people to have discussions with us. So all those that are listening and they want to chime in and actually be a part, definitely let us know.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. I got that from a YouTuber. I don't remember what YouTuber it was, but I'm going to say shout out to whatever YouTuber who actually says that shit. But yeah, tell a friend.
I know I said something along the lines like, tell a friend to tag a friend to tell that friend again. But as always, thank you for joining us for Open and Lucid Discussion. And as always, as all things,
let the discussions begin. But hold on, wait. Before she hit in, I'm going to have to put this little disclaimer here because we touched about a real sensitive subject. Domestic violence is not cool.
It's not.
It's not cool in no type of.
And if you ever feel like you're in a situation,
please reach out for somebody
where you feel like you're in a dire need or in danger. Seek help. Definitely talk to your friends. Talk to someone. There are people that are there, and if it's not someone is there.
Yeah.
Definitely reach out to me if you need to. I have no problem with helping you with resources, a listening ear.
So yeah, before we end that, I wanted to say that. So yeah,
Thank you.
Now, welcome to Open. I mean, thank you for tuning in to Open the Rules for Discussion.
And that's all things. Let the discussions begin. Thank you, guys. See you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we can't touch on the sensitive.